The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Wizards and the Shamrocks under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us across the Atlantic and along the River Liffey in the wonderful city of Dublin, Ireland. Tonight we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Wizards of Oakland and the Dublin Shamrocks. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs.
The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jay Tufele forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Here's Fields. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. A handoff, Fournette running left. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. Kentavious Street just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Fields. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Throwing. Heineke. Buying time to a slip. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
This is taken at about the 14. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Now it's Fields. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Fields. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Heineke now. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. On is the punter Long here as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, 1st down. Now Fields. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Fields. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. This one hauled in by Sample. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Fields now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back to throw. Fields. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field.
And it's caught. Touchdown from 4 yards out. And the Wizards are able to add on to that lead. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Heineke. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Heineke to throw it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Heineke. Looking middle, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And 5 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Heineke. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Heineke. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And out of bounds right around the 20. From the 20, here's a second and 5.
The gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Looking to throw. Heineke. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
That's another. First and goal at the 8.
They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. Now Heineke. And it's caught. Touchdown. Pharaoh Brown from a yard out. And the Shamrocks have cut it back within a score. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields. Man open. That's Byron Pringle complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A handoff to Fournette. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here's Joseph Charlton now,
as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Heineke.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the first down sack.
Heineke.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Fields. A pass underneath for Fournette.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
From the 50, here's Fields.
Throwing left side, it's complete. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wild.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. A shotgun snap. Fields.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Here's Fields.
And he fires one, but incomplete. And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Fields. That's complete to the tight end Sample. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
To throw is Fields.
Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return.
Dublin's offense now set to take over. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Throwing. Heineke. Short throw to Smith.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 29, Heineke. Pressure gets there on Heineke, and down he goes. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Bird.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Heineke now. Connection made with Chenault.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. He'll look to throw.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll toss this right side to Cam Akers.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down 21-17. A minute 51 on the clock. It's got to be a touchdown here, and that won't be easy. On the road, in the playoffs, as they've got it with a 1st down.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Fields.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
All eyes on Fields.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here's Fields.
Forced out to his left. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll look to throw.
He'll dump this off to Akers.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. His throw incomplete.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
He's back to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now the defense will burn their... And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.